Hello, I'm Chris Hall, Professor of Applied Linguistics, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about one of my latest research publications. It's part of a book I co-edited with my colleague Rachel Wichak-Sono called Ontologies of English, Conceptualizing the Language for Learning, Teaching and Assessment. Ontology is the study of what there is, not only physical objects that we can perceive with our senses, but also mental objects existing in our collective imaginations, like nations and marriage. So ontologists are concerned with how people conceptualize things into categories and understand the relationships between them. In the book's opening chapter, I present a theoretical framework that I've been working on for some years now, which identifies 8 different categories of thing that we call English. So, for example, the sounds you're hearing now, that's English. The knowledge in my head which enables me to make those sounds, that's English too. The grammar rules in an EFL textbook, a translation of a menu in a Chinese restaurant, the official language of Zambia, they're all things called English, but they're all different kinds of thing. In the chapter, I focus on a fundamental distinction between English as a set of naturally acquired mental resources for communication, on the one hand, and as a cultivated element of national identity, on the other. The system of language resources we acquire as infants and use throughout our lives would exist even if there was no name for it, in as many versions as there are users, both native and non-native. But as a marker of the English people and the Anglophone nations which followed them, English has been deliberately fixed and polished as an emblem of national values from the 15th century on. I argue that in the public imagination, English is implicitly conceptualized in this second sense, as a monolithic system, standard or proper English, which comes in only one version, the correct one. So in educational contexts, English is treated as a set of facts that get taught and tested and have to be deliberately learned. This is a very different kind of thing from the Englishes as resources that people naturally acquire through usage and tap into automatically for real communication. As you can imagine, this has important implications for both first language schooling and second language teaching. Which of these two kinds of thing that we call English should teachers actually be helping learners to develop? Is it right that we insist on testing people only on their knowledge about a thing we call English that isn't normally involved in real life communication, in either local or global contexts? If you're curious to know more about this theory and its implications for teaching, please visit our free online course, changingenglishes.online, or why not consider doing a postgrad degree with us. You can find further information below. Thanks for listening.